49er faithful Terique Owens needs to be released so he can become an official finance bro. 49er faithful, it is I, Filmo Trev, coming to you live on Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. I don't know, everything else that you could think of. Be sure to follow me, share me to anyone who's a faithful 49er fan. Point blank, period. And tonight it's going to be a nice, how would I say this one? This is all going to be about Terique Owens. Terique Owens is a player that has been with the 49ers now for 2 years. And I believe it's time to have a real honest discussion about his future with the San Francisco 49ers and possibly in the NFL. So if you are a 49er fan who is soft, timid, afraid to say the truth, this is not the 49er faithful talk that you need to be having. You are a delusional fan. So this isn't for you. This is for the real 49er faithful fans that actually want to have genuine, healthy conversations about our team as a whole, and not just the team, coaches included. I will be discussing anything and everything 49er red and gold related, and this is a conversation that we're going to have today. So if you're still tuned in, be sure to subscribe to the channel right now. Let's begin. Terique Owens. Who the hell is he? What has he done? What has he accomplished in the past 2 seasons? Moving on to the 2 seasons that he's been with the San Francisco 49ers. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. And I'm going to be quite frank with y'all. This is a true nepotism play for the San Francisco 49ers. It is. It is a nepotism play. And normally I call out nepotism and say, hey, it's a wrong thing. And these aren't things that we should have. But in this situation directly, I'm kind of happy about it. I'm kind of happy about it, and I'm not going to lie. This is a nepotism situation that has been lingering for 2 seasons because why? The San Francisco 49ers owe Terrell. They owe him a statue. And if you're a 49er faithful, you should also have this conversation. Why hasn't the San Francisco 49ers given Terrell Owens, number 81, a statue? Why is it the number 81 is not really retired like Jerry Rice's number 80? Why is that? It's because for the real reason. Terrell Owens was outspoken. Terrell Owens was a man amongst boys. He spoke his mind and he backed it up. If he said he was going to do something, he did it. If he said he was going to catch a touchdown on you, he did it every single time. Terrell Owens was a guaranteed TD. And he's going to give you 100 yards plus more. Now, these are the facts about Terrell Owens. And it kind of sucks that the San Francisco 49ers has not given Terrell Owens a statue. He deserves a statue in front of Levi Stadium. He's been well-deserving of a statue, but he hasn't got it. So that's the first reason. So nepotism with Terique Owens is true. We've been holding this young gentleman from his real future. And this is just in my opinion, and drop in the comments and give me your thoughts and how you feel. But I think Terique Owens is going to become a phenomenal broker, financial real estate agent. He's going to become a finance bro because football, I don't believe is for him. And someone needs to say it. And damn it, if I'm going to be the first person to say it, so be it. I'm the first person to say it. Terique Owens needs to become a finance bro. He can't catch the ball. When the lights was as bright as it's been for him in his whole career, which was the Raider game, he didn't catch the ball. He didn't catch the ball. And that wasn't a difficult ball for him to catch. He was wide open, and all he had to do was run to the sideline and get out of bounds. And he looked terrified. The moment was too big for him. And I know there's going to be a 49er faithful that comes on and says, well, that's not really fair. How is it not fair? It's preseason. The second preseason game of the year. He was going against a guy who possibly might be working at Walmart next season. And he couldn't catch the ball. And he was wide open. Now, to some of you out there might say, hey, that's not fair. But hey, we're the faithful talk, okay? We talk faithfully and we tell the truth. And that's okay to tell the truth about our players. It's okay to tell the truth. And this is something that needs to be said. You won't see Grant Cohen talking about this. You won't see Lombardi talking about this. But who do you see talking about this? Phil Motrev. I am discussing it because this is something that needs to be talked about. We need to release this man. He needs to go on. He has the money, okay? Was this a play because the 49ers felt sorry and wanted to do something right by Terrell Owens finally? I think so. I think so. But it's too much now. It's too much now, okay? It's embarrassing to the Owens last name. I don't want to call him Terique Owens no more. I just want to call him Terique. That should be his name, Terique. Because what he's shown is that in 365 days of being on the practice squad, you have not been on a jug machine consistently. You haven't worked hard enough. And I've seen them videos of you working out with your dad. Guess what? Not good enough for you. See, your dad can work out that hard and he's perfect. He's excellent. You should be working out 10 times as hard as your father. Why? Because you're not as good as him. But hey, some people might say I'm coming off a little too harsh. I'm coming off a little too aggressive. That's your opinion. I'm allowed to have mine. But if I had a Hall of Fame father and he was working out with me every single day, I would outwork him. As soon as he got tired, guess what? I'm still catching the ball on a jug machine. I'm getting me an assistant to make sure my nutrition is perfect. I'm coming out there looking like DK Metcalf. If I had my dad, Terrell Owens' resources. But he doesn't want it that bad, in my opinion. He does not want the sauce. And if he did want it, it would have showed up when the lights was as bright as possible. Now, Terique Owens, what is he? Okay. He's a journeyman. He's going from, let's see right here, Missouri State, Florida Atlantic, okay, Contra Costa Community College. He's a junior college bro like myself. So I respect him because I come from a junior college grind. Shout outs to Foothill College. Shout out to City College San Francisco. If you know about them football programs, you know I come a thoroughbred knowing my football IQ's at 1,000. But I digress, not about me. And in this time, he's put up mid numbers against mid-level competition. Football's not for him. That's okay. But I think we need to be truthful and honest with this young man. He's going to have a phenomenal career in finance. He's going to have a phenomenal career in real estate, a day trader, okay? He's going to be something phenomenal. But something that he will not be phenomenal in, I'm going to say it, is football, okay? I'm going to say it right now. We need to release him so he can actually get a quality career. He's going to be great. He's going to be fine. He's going to be excellent. He's going to become a dad. He's going to have multiple children. He's going to live a phenomenal life. But football is not for him, and we need to stop lying to him, okay? We need to stop allowing him to just hang out in Santa Clara, messing with all the baddies off of his dad's last name and kicking it. And I'm somebody who believes in nepotism. Nepotism is okay. It's a cool thing when it works. It's a cool thing when it works. But this is embarrassing to the Terrell Owens name. This is embarrassing, okay? When you think of the Owens last name, you think of quality. You think of crap talking. You think of catching the ball and getting touchdowns. The last thing when we hear from a Owens should not be him missing a catch against the Las Vegas Raiders. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. Nasty, 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 nasty work. Okay? And we need to get this fixed, resolved expeditiously, respectfully. And I wish nothing but the best for Terique, because we're not going to call him by his last name no more. No one should ever use the Owens last name in a football jersey unless it's T.O. Now, who agrees with me? Who disagrees? I'm very curious to know. Okay? Here we go. Alex, unbelievable. He ain't making the roster. I completely agree with you. He's definitely not making the roster. And that's from Facebook. He's not making the roster. And if he does make the roster, which I'm willing to bet my life, he will not make this roster. He won't make a 32 out of all 32 teams in the NFL. There's not a roster that would sign him to the actual roster. So he's wasting time. If you keep on going, and this is the truth, okay? I'm going to bust out the secret of football, okay? If you go from practice squad to practice squad to practice squad 3 to 4 years and you don't make a roster, you're just a body. And you're wasting your time to where you can really be getting your multi-millions from your real career. But football is not for you. And that's something that, unfortunately, no one's going to tell football players that truth. And when they do tell them the truth, football players are hard-headed. They don't want to hear that. They want to keep on living out the dream, trying to make a roster, always believing what coaches say. Hey, if I just had one more spot, it would be you. That's what they're doing with Terique Owens. He hasn't put in the work. Because if he had put in the work, he would own a jug machine. If he owns a jug machine, he's not using it enough. From sun up to sundown, that kid should be on a jug machine, catching at least 1,005 footballs a day. Learning the skills, learning the roster, learning the routes, learning the plays. He's not doing that, and he's wasting time, and I want to see him do better. I really, really do. Terrell Owens' son. Look at this. And here's the thing. When I look at Terrell Owens' career, Terrell Owens, okay? 1996, he came into the league. Games he played in, 10 games, targeted 58 times, 35 receptions, 520 yards, 4 touchdowns. That was as a rookie. Sophomore year for Terrell Owens. Played in 15 games, targeted 103 times. Reception 60, 936 yards, 8 touchdowns. 1998, 10 games started in, targeted 104 times, reception 67, 1,097 yards, 14 touchdowns. That is the Owens last name. So Terique, I know you want to play football. I know you want to live how your dad lived. I know you want to, get the baddies like how your dad did. I'm sorry, my boy. I'm going to tell you, go become a finance broker, okay? Start a nonprofit under the Owens name. Do something creative. But football's not for you, my brother. Football's not for you, okay? That's all I wanted to say about it. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we're going to talk more. There's a lot of other stuff going on, but this video is very direct, very straight to the point, and I'm cutting down the roots of Terique Owens, okay? I want what's best for him. I want what's best for him, and I want what's best for the 49ers. Those two don't need to be together. Go opposite ways. My bad, y'all, okay? So subscribe to the YouTube channel right now. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on everywhere that you need to go, okay? Follow me everywhere. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff is going on with the 49ers. Will you still talk a little bit longer? You know what? Why not? Talk a little bit longer. Pooney situation. I'm going to talk in a deeper video tomorrow. I'm going to talk about Pooney and how we have not brought in Jonathan Feliciano. John Feliciano. I don't know why we haven't brought him in yet. Okay. He's a hurricane, but we haven't brought in John Feliciano yet. He should have been on speed dial from Vegas. He should have been on speed dial from Vegas. T.O. is a Hall of Famer. You can't compare them. I can compare bloodline. I can compare if I'm Barry Bonds and my son plays baseball and if he's not putting in the work, he'll never be like me. That's a fact. What I'm saying is Terique ain't putting in the work more than what his dad did. That's simple. It's that simple. That's not a bad comparison. It's just the truth. If your dad's a Hall of Famer, okay, and he shows you how to work out, he works out with you every single day, and when he finally lays down and rests, you should not be resting because you're not as good as him. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? I might be, optimistic, but that's just the way my mind works. Okay, as a retired football player who played professionally, got a check for playing football. That's me. I'm just telling y'all that's the type of work you got to put in when you're not that good. Okay, you don't get a chance to have a break. You don't get a chance to sleep. You don't get a chance to do what normal football players do when you're not that good. You got to do more, more, more. He doesn't want it. You know who a dog is? I'm gonna tell y'all who a dog is right now. I think it's Chase Lucas. Is that his name? 49. I think his name is Chase Lucas. Chase Lucas. Okay. That's a dog. Number 26, Chase Lucas. 5'11, 184 pounds from Arizona State. Chase Lucas is a man-child. Chase Lucas wants it. Chase Lucas puts in the work. Chase Lucas is a dog. He will be making this NFL roster for the 49ers. You can't tell me otherwise. He's putting too much work. He's better than Brown. And Brown went to Penn State. These are all facts. Let me know if I'm lying. Let me know if I'm lying. Okay? Chase Lucas put in the work, and now he's reaping the benefits of when you see him play. 2 games in a row. Ass to belt. Belt to ass. He's done it. That's someone who wants it. That's someone who's fighting. That's someone who believes in himself. That's someone who's putting in the work. What time is it right now? 11:44 p.m. Guess what? Chase Lucas is not playing video games right now. Chase Lucas is probably just now getting done with the gym. Chase Lucas plays, what is that? Cornerback? I'm pretty sure Chase Lucas caught about 500 footballs from a jug machine because he's working on his interceptions. That's a dog. That's somebody who wants to be in the NFL. Not Terique Owens. Terique Owens is not doing that because we would see the work when he had a chance, when the lights was as bright as they could have been, and he didn't catch the ball. Let me see your opinions to that, YouTube. Let me see your opinions to that, Facebook. Let me see your opinions to that on Twitch. Drop in the comments and give me your thoughts and opinions about that. Very curious. Very, very curious. Okay? Because we can compare rookies. And Chase Lucas is a dog. Terique is not a dog. Let's compare those two. Who do you think wants it more? From what I just said right now, who wants it more? We all know that answer. We all know that answer. Okay? If you was literally picking up a roster right now and you had to pick between Terique Owens and Chase Lucas, who are you deciding on? I can tell you who everyone who's a real 49er fan, who has an eye on the game, a real eye on the game, Chase Lucas. Because he shows up, shows out, and he's been putting in the work. And the proof is in the pudding. And you'll be releasing Terique Owens. Here we go. Comment from Facebook. No, this is a comment from YouTube. My apologies. The center of the Rams drafted in the 7th round, Lumpkin, is good to be a goddamn good player for years to come. Facts. Absolutely. Can't disagree with you less or more. Can't disagree with you more. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Lumpkin is a dog. But who else? Who else in this 49 roster y'all think deserves an opportunity? Let me know in the comments right now. Who deserves to have an opportunity to make this roster? I'm very curious to know. The names, the people, let's talk about them right now. We got some time. I said I was only going to be on here for 10 minutes, but every time I say I'm going to be on here for 10 minutes, y'all catch me wanting to talk more football. Okay? I'm passionate about this football stuff, y'all. I'm extremely passionate. Okay? So be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you see your football knowledge and stuff, let me know. And I'm going to keep on coming live, okay? I'm going to keep on coming live. This Charger game I'm very nervous about because if we don't score, on that first series, I'm going to flip my lid. And y'all going to see me on live after the game going crazy on Kyle Shanahan and Brock Purdy. Because there's no reason why. There is no reason why the 49ers does not score on their opening drive against the Chargers. There's no reason why. We're prepared. We know exactly what we want. We know who's going to make this roster, okay? But I can tell you what's not going to work. Us dunking and diming to Ricky P. That's not going to work. That's not the secret. That's not the thing that's going to get it done. It's not. Sorry. Dunking and diming Ricky P is not going to get it done. Okay? Juwan Jennings needs to get paid more money, and Juwan Jennings needs to be our number one wide receiver until Brandon Ayuk gets back. These are our wide receivers, y'all. We got to deal with it and roll with it. Okay? Got to deal with it and roll with it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Why are you a Niner fan? I am a 49er fan because I was born and raised in San Francisco 49er territory. Okay? My mama's a 49er. My daddy's a 49er. No, he's not. He's a Cowboys fan. Okay? That's the real reason. Because my father, who I can't stand, was a Cowboys fan. And I was born and raised in San Francisco. And he's from Dallas, and he came out here to be an architect of some wild shit, and he met my mama. And they create this legend that you see in front of you, okay? And I decided as a 2-year-old that I'm going to bleed red and gold to the day I die, okay? I've always been a 49er. I bleed the red and gold. This is all I know. So I talk with years of experience of watching them as a child to now. That's why I'm a 49er fan. That's why. Hopefully that makes sense. Any other questions, y'all? Any other tasks or anything that we should talk about? I like doing these late night YouTube lives. I like this. This is fun. This is fun to get on here and just, talk with y'all and discuss a lot of different things. Okay? I'm a 49er fan. And if you're a 49er fan and you haven't subscribed to my channel, you are a hater. Because one thing about us 49ers fans, we support each other. Through the thick in and thick out, we support each other. Okay? Players come and go. Coaches stay and leave. But 49er faithful, we're here to last. Okay? So subscribe to the channel, y'all. Be sure to subscribe. Matter of fact, even give it a thumbs up. Matter of fact, if you see this video, give it a thumbs up right now like this. Give it a thumbs up right now. Let me see. How many thumbs up can we get? I got 11 people on here. So that means I got 11 49er fans on here that want to talk some more football. Do y'all want to talk about the Chargers right now? What do y'all exactly want to talk about? I wouldn't mind discussing. I don't mind discussing the Chargers. Okay. Let's look at this Chargers. Let's see if we can pull it up right now. The San Diego Chargers versus the Niners game. Do they have any information up yet? Let's see. Oh, no, they're Los Angeles Chargers. Los Angeles Chargers. Let's see what we can find about them, okay? I'm curious to know about their depth chart. Who's going to be the Chargers starting quarterback? I think we already know that answer. But let's look it up. Do they have their depth chart yet? Because the 49ers still ain't put their depth chart yet. Training camp. Nope. I got to be honest. The Chargers has the worst. The Los Angeles Chargers have the worst website. Get a new web designer. Okay, that's a must. Get a new web designer because it's trash. It's very trash. It's horrible, quite honest. This is the way this whole thing is together. It should be real simple. Team. Boom. Depth chart. Here we go. They got their depth chart up. Justin Herbert. I ain't gonna lie. Justin Herbert's nice. I like Justin Herbert. That's a top 6 quarterback in the NFL. Justin Herbert's a top 6 quarterback. Y'all heard me say it. All right. Hey, what's up with that wide receiver they got though? What's his name? The one who can't catch number 1. That man trash from TCU. That man caca. That man can't catch nothing. So we ain't got to worry about him. Okay? We ain't got to worry about him. Hey, but here's a good question. What happens if Trey Lance comes into the game against the 49ers and lights it up? Because right now he's the quarterback too. Right now, Trey Lance is the quarterback too. What if he comes in and lights the 49ers up? Question right here says, what's the most important player on the team in your eyes? The most important player on a football team is the quarterback. Second most important is the left tackle. Third, the defensive end. You got to have those three positions first before you do anything else with a good quality football team. Okay? Then center, middle linebacker. My opinion. Some people might disagree, but I think that's a fair assessment. The fair assessment of it. Najee Harris is running back for the Chargers, so we're going to see Najee Harris. I like that. This will be good. Joe Alt is the left tackle. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. I think Trey Lance gonna come in and light the Niners up. Listen. I'm a Niner fan, but I also believe that Kyle Shanahan was not the best coach for Trey Lance, and he needed a little bit more work than what he thought. And I think Trey Lance is gonna light that crap up. He gonna light the Niners up. Okay, I want us to win, but I can tell you right now, Trey Lance is gonna do some amazing stuff against us. Okay, he gonna bullet the ball in. We're gonna sack him, but I can tell you what some stuff is gonna happen is that we're gonna get after him, but he also gonna do some nice stuff. Trey Lance wants it. Trey Lance, I believe, has really been putting in that work, and that's something that we don't talk about. That's something we definitely don't talk about. Okay. Something that we don't talk about is Trey Lance and how he's with a quarterback guru, quarterback whisperer, which is Harbaugh. And Harbaugh is going to put him in the best situation. And I think there's a reason why Trey Lance is number 2, because he's been working his butt off. Okay. The team that Trent been the MVP for the Niners last 2 years. I don't actually understand what you're saying, brother. This team is Trent been the MVP for the Niners for the past 2 years. Trent has not been the MVP of the 49ers for the past 2 years. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The MVP has been Brock Purdy for the 49ers. Brock Purdy's been a game changer every single season. Hence why he got over $50 million. That's just facts. That is just the facts, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be mad at the messenger, okay? Any more comments? Any more questions? Any more thing that anybody wants to say to me? Anything else? I don't know how y'all do this. Every time I get on live, I'm only going to be on there for 10 minutes. But then I come on here and just start talking football. And I just love talking football with y'all. I love it. Okay? The 49ers need to win. They need to score on the first drive. Okay? That is very, very important. They need to score on the first drive. They have to. They have no choice. They have to score on the first drive. And if they don't, we're going to have some issues. Random. Absolutely, brother Anthony. See, I agree. Anything else? 49er related, football related. We could talk about anything but football directly. What do y'all want to talk about? What do y'all want to say out there? Okay. I'm here to listen to y'all. The last 2 minutes of my live will be all questions only. Taking all questions. Should I drop a t-shirt for the 49er Faithful? The Faithful Talk t-shirt? Let me know. I got 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube. I got 7,000 on the Facebook. I think I should drop a t-shirt for y'all. So give me your thoughts and opinions. If I drop a special Faithful Talk t-shirt, would you purchase it? Let me know. Okay. Random question, but who is the third best Niner QB in history? I gotta say Garcia. Absolutely. Garcia. That's easy. Garcia. Hold on. Garcia, then Kaepernick, then Alex Smith. Yeah. I'll say that. Yeah. Good question, though. Good question. Good question. Good question. I wish I can give you a thumbs up. That was a great question. Great question. I appreciate that question. Show. Yeah, I want to show that question. That was a great question. And hopefully the 49er faithful would agree with me. The third best quarterback in 49ers history. The best third quarterback in 49ers history is Jeff Garcia. Then, in my opinion, Colin Kaepernick. Then Alex Smith. Yeah. Agree or disagree? Let me know right now. Let me know right now if y'all agree or disagree. I'm very curious to know about this one. Yeah, I'm very curious to know about this one. How y'all feel about this one? I think it is Garcia. That number 5. Here's the thing, though, and this is my opinion. Did Jeff Garcia do enough to have his jersey retired? No, he didn't. He didn't. I'm tripping, y'all. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I am tripping right now. It's almost midnight out here, y'all. Okay? I'm talking 49er football. I should be in the bed sleep. I should be sleeping. I'm talking 49er football with y'all. Kaepernick ain't give me more on that. What do you mean about Kaepernick? I think Kaepernick is 4. It's a toss-up between Kaepernick. No, it is Kaepernick because Kaepernick got us to a Super Bowl. Alex Smith didn't. So, no, it's Kaepernick. It's definitely Cap. Cap won some big games for us. Anthony C., you are correct. I agree with you. I agree with you completely. Cap did win us some big games. So we need to put some respect on his name. And in my opinion, Colin Kaepernick wasn't wrong for what he did. Okay? He was ahead of his time. And I know we're all 49er faithful. We are all 49er faithful, but we got to be honest, okay? Colin Kaepernick did the right thing and he was ahead of his time. And the NFL wasn't ready to change. I'm going to leave it right there, okay? I'm just going to leave it right there. Him taking a knee was the best thing that could have happened to the NFL and to this country, and we should have listened to him, okay? That's not me saying that because I'm black, but it's saying it because I'm a human being and I believe in human rights, and I believe that police brutality is real. But that's all the preaching I'm doing. Okay? Because I know some of y'all don't like Colin Kaepernick and say he shouldn't have took a knee. He's being disrespectful to the flag. He wasn't. Because what this flag represents is America. And that means everyone deserves to have rights. Everyone deserves to be protected by Americans. My opinion. Don't shoot the messenger. My opinion. Okay? My opinion. Cap did what Garcia and Smith couldn't do, and that's win a playoff win. Ooh. Anthony C., you talking real. You're talking real. I'll give you that. You are spitting facts. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure to subscribe right now. Give this video a thumbs up right now, like this. Yeah. Okay. Give a thumbs up, like, support. If you're a 49er faithful. But yeah, that's a yeah. Talking the truth now, man. We're talking the real now. Any other questions? Any more questions? I'm going to load them up and we're going to discuss it, okay? I said I was going to be on here for 10 minutes, but y'all got me on here for 33. How do y'all 49er faithfuls do this to me every time? I don't get it. I kind of want to ask y'all a crazy question to see how intelligent the 49er faithful are, but I'm not going to ask y'all no crazy question tonight. I'm a little tired. I'm a little beat. And this has been quite fun. This has been quite interesting, to say the least. I'm ready for the Charger game, y'all. I'm ready to see the mock draft of week 1 going up to Seattle to kick some Seattle butt. There's nothing like Seattle, y'all. There's nothing like Seattle. If you've never, I'm just saying this because, I've traveled around the world. If y'all didn't know, I'm not just some guy who has a really good microphone and really good quality camera, but I'm a guy that's traveled the world. And I can tell right now, I've been a lot of places, but ain't nothing like Seattle. That crisp, cold air, that beautiful northern clam chowder, that crisp, beautiful women. Oh, it's amazing up there. It's amazing. If you have never been to Seattle, go to Seattle and watch a 49er kick the hell out of a Seahawk. It's a phenomenal event. It's phenomenal. The 49ers will win. Okay, you talk to some Seattle snow bunnies, okay, or some Seattle chocolate. They got chocolate up there too. Okay, get you some clown and see them throw a salmon or a fish or whatever the hell they do at the market. The market's overrated, but hey, you can still go there and see some cool fish. Ship it to your house. Let's see right here. Let's show this one real quick. Cap beat Green Bay twice, came back in the NFC Championship against Atlanta, and damn near beat for the Lombardi. Yep, that's very true. Very, very true. Very, very true. Anthony C, you know what I'm talking about? Anthony C, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. If you don't know nothing about what's up north, if you are a single man and looking for some quality, intelligent women, go up north to Seattle. Okay. All that, Tacoma, all that. Beautiful people, nice, friendly. Okay. It's cold as hell. It's crisp. The air is clean and crisp. And you're going to find you a crispy, beautiful woman. I'm joking. I'm kidding. I'm joking. But telling the truth, kind of, sort of. Okay. Anything else? Before we wrap it up, anything else that y'all want to talk about? If y'all send a comment in right now, I'm going to answer it, okay? I'm going to start doing the last 20 minutes answering all y'all questions in the Faithful Talk. And please subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, on YouTube. If you're watching me from YouTube, your choice, your decision, okay? But I'm really thinking about making that Faithful Talk t-shirt for the 1,000 of y'all, okay? I might only make 500, or I might make 1,000 t-shirts, depending on the price of it. I might make 1,000 t-shirts for the first 1,000 subscribers, because y'all the ones that got me here, and I appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate all my subscribers on YouTube. My first 1,000, I never thought I would have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I might make a custom design t-shirt that I design. I'll be designing stuff. Do I have anything I design? Yeah, I do. Okay, hold on. I designed this, y'all. It's not finished yet. I don't know. It's not finished yet. But I might design something, okay? I might design 1,000 t-shirts and label them all. And the first 1,000 subscribers, I don't know, I'll have it super, super cheap so y'all all can get one. Because without y'all, this one never grew. And when I get to 49,000 subscribers, I'm going to get a 49 Faithful tattoo. I'm going to get that tattoo for y'all. I swear to God. I get 49,000 subscribers on this channel right here. I'm going to get a Faithful Talk tattoo for y'all because y'all got me here. Anything else? Going once, going twice, sold. Anything else we need to discuss? Anything in the algorithm that y'all want to discuss before I get off of here? I told y'all tomorrow I'll be making a video about Pooney and his leg and why we haven't called John Feliciano, okay, to come back and be our guard. Tomorrow I'm going to talk more about what am I going to talk about more about tomorrow? I'll talk more about something tomorrow, okay? I'm tired. I love y'all. And y'all been holding me down. So I had to come on here. I got my live back. I tried to go live for y'all last week, and I got banned for 7 days. So that's why y'all haven't seen me for 7 days. But we back now. Now I know I can't stream games for live for y'all. Okay, I tried to do a hustle and it didn't work. So forgive me. Forgive me, please. Forgive me. I gotta figure out a way to stream for y'all on YouTube in a legal way. That's okay. Because I know y'all be wanting to watch the games and not everybody gets a chance to watch the 49er game. And I believe 49er football should be free for all 49er faithful fans. I believe it should be available to all of y'all out there, okay? Because y'all pay for everything else in life. Y'all work so hard. Y'all deserve to have that. Y'all deserve to have free 49er football. Y'all deserve that. So I will figure out a way to crack the code to get y'all 49er football somehow, some way. I will crack the code and I will figure it out. I will. I don't know how, but I will figure it out somehow, some way. I will figure it out and get the ball rolling, okay? But until next time, okay? Subscribe to YouTube channel. Subscribe to YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook, all the jazz.